Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, and give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Akakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, our great millstone. Salutation to Archians pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is your brother Yassad back at you with another lesson, Holiness Edifying. So this lesson would be based, on a question, shall this word pursuant to the gospel, the Bible, be preached unto the heathens, right? And we will address that. We would address that through the scriptures, because this word, the gospel, is written by the Israelites and for the Israelites only. This here is only beneficial to the Israelites. So let's start off here in the book of Psalms 147 and verses 19. It say, He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. So the word being shown unto Israel, the Israelites, Jacob, which is the son of Abraham, the son of, or the grandson of Abraham, and the grandson of Abraham and the son of Isaac, whom Yahweh Bashim Shai made a promise unto Abraham, that the Israelites would be his people and he would be a God unto them, etc. Right? It says, He shewed his word unto Jacob, his statute and his judgment unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, verse 20, he hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Shem Shai. So the Lord didn't deal so with none of the nations. And the scripture say what? The Lord is the same yesterday, today, and forever, So the Lord do change. Malachi, bear with me just a moment. You can Malachi chapter 3 and verses 6. It says, For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Right, so the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai, he wouldn't go against his word. Right? That's why in Amos, the book of Amos says, Amos 3 and 1, hear this word that Yahweh had spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, going back to war, of all the nations of the earth, does Israel the Lord know? That is why he said in Deuteronomy, and I'll put you just now, Deuteronomy 14, right? Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Reason being we would be punished is because why? The Lord say he gave us the word. So the laws, statute and commandment was given unto us to upkeep. And if we do upkeep it, we're gonna be punished for it. Deuteronomy 14 and verses 2. For thou art an holy people, as meaning a separate people, The Lord made us separate by mean of the Lord's statute and commandments. That what makes us separate. That, yeah. And the Lord had chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself. A peculiar people, above all the nations that are upon the earth. Yeah, so the Lord chose us and he gave us the Lord's statute and commandments for us to be separate, to be that peculiar people unto himself. Right? So this here, the scripture speaks about Israel as a lot of the Lord's inheritance, Israel is the Lord's portion. So you heathens, this word is not for you heathens, The gospel is not to be preached unto the heathens for them to attain salvation or any of these things. That's why Yahweh Shai say in Matthew try 15:24. Matthew 15:24, it said, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? The scripture say Yahushua comes in what? The volume of the book. It is written of him. So the words in the book is what? Is directed to the Israelites. That's why he says he's not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. Which is the Phoenician woman, which was an Israelite. Right? But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs. So yeah, it is not good to take this word, because the children's bread types the word. As for example, let's say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the Lord's mouth. The Lord's word being the children's bread, which is the Israelites, and cast it to the dogs as the heathens, because the dogs refers to the heathens in the scriptures. So the heathens, this word have nothing to do with the heathens. Let the heathens be the heathens. As even the Lord was telling the disciples in Matthew 10. Right? He was commanding the disciples and saying, these 12 Yahushai sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Because the Lord knew that the descendants of Israel wasn't in Samar in among the Samaritans. So that is why he didn't send them. But he commanded them, saying, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Because that is who this word is directed to. The Israelites. That's why even the Lord Yahushua came to what? Die for who? The Israelites. The book of Luke 1. Luke chapter 1 and 68. Blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel. Again, he's the power of Israel, not the whole world. He's the God of Israel. For he had visited and redeemed his people, not the world, his people, and had raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. Yeah, you know. And he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies. And who is our enemies? Going back to Psalms 83, it's these same heathen nations, and from the hand of all that hate us. So how would you come to preach the gospel of salvation, and bring this word unto our enemies, unto them that hate us? Come on, think about it, right? Because even unto Esau Edom, in book of Psalms, the Lord say, Psalms 50 and 16, which is the wicked referring unto the the third part of men, which is the wicked, Esau Edom. But unto the wicked Yahweh saith, what hast thou to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? So who is you to want to keep my laws and these things, after the laws was only given unto the Israelite, you know, the judgments, the statutes, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. Because this here is not for you heathen nations, This here is just for the Israelites. Look at the book of Baruch. Baruch chapter 4 and verses 3. Give not thine honor. I would start at verses 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. Again, the law that endureth forever, and who the law was given unto the Israelites, right? He didn't deal with no other nation, so, right? All that keep it shall come to life, and the ones that would be keeping it is the Israelites. But such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Because that's what people had to do, Come and learn of the word and take hold of it, you know. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, which that light is a representation of the word. Because according to the Psalm, let's see, Psalms 119, and verses 105. It said, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. See, as the scriptures say, precept upon precept, line upon line. Hey, yeah, Psalms 119 and verse 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Yeah, so it's through the precepts you get understanding. And the understanding of the precepts points to this word is not for the heathens. The laws of keeping of the laws, all these things was what? Directed to the Israelites. Right? I'll read that back again. Psalms 119 and verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Hmm. Yapa. Go back at that Baruch. Baruch 3 and 2. No. Baruch 4 and verses 2. Turn or backsliding. Turn or backsliding. Select, eh? Right. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another. So what is our honor, you know? The same laws, statutes, and commandment, following the instructions of the Lord. That is our honor. It said don't give it to another, you know. So we shouldn't be telling these heathens about the word. Know the things that are profitable unto thee, which is the same word being profitable unto us. This is our comfort. This is our heritage, you know. So know the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. So yeah, you know, the scripture already speaks, you know. So again, I hope this small lesson was edifying. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Salutation to you, Archiums, pushing this word. Until the next one, shalom.